Board Assembly. My name is Greg Diamond, and I have been the proud principal here for the past 19 years. And in those past 19 years, the Senior Assembly is one of those events that I look forward to almost as much as graduation. It's a wonderful evening where the staff gets to let you guys know how much we appreciate the work that you've put in, the time and effort to continue to make Walled Lake Northern a great school. And it's a fun evening. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be enjoyable. Guys, I hope you enjoy it. We are all very, very proud of each and every one of you. In order to be invited to this assembly means that you've accomplished something great. And now we still have, seniors, we still have a few more weeks of school left, right? Okay. Parents, there is no such thing as senior skip day, okay? But seriously, guys, it is a great evening, and sit back and enjoy us being able to gush on your kids a little bit, okay? To begin our assembly, we have a first. I trust that you are all aware of the district's Foundation for Excellence program, whose sole purpose is to raise money to give back to schools and to the students. Recently, the foundation held its annual tuition expedition scholarship raffle, and where a very lucky person wins a pretty large sum of money towards college tuition. The ticket pulled this year belonged to a longtime employee and champion of Walled Lake Schools, Mrs. Judy Avola. Mrs. Avola, will you please join us on the stage? Mrs. Avola served as the district's Director of Communications for many years prior to her retirement in 2021, but has stayed active in our district and in the community during that time. Mrs. Avola has graciously decided to donate her winning ticket to a very deserving student here at Walled Lake Northern. Please join me in recognizing again Mrs. Avola's very special gift to one of our students.
Thank you, Mr. Diamond. I'd like to call forward Alyssa Lubitz. I want to thank the Foundation for Excellence for continuing the exact mission of the Walled Lake Schools with the Tuition Expedition Scholarship. And if you haven't been buying a ticket, even though you're sending your students off to some type of secondary or post-education shortly, you still have the opportunity to buy one for the next 4 years and in the future. I'm very happy and privileged to present the Walled Lake Schools Foundation for Excellence Scholarship to a very deserving and distinguished Walled Lake Northern student, Alyssa Lubitz. Through her commitment to academic excellence, her perseverance, her personal drive, and motivation, she has demonstrated maturity and incredible planning for her future. There were 150 students from all 3 high schools in Walled Lake who applied for this scholarship. So Alyssa's application obviously stood out to the nth degree. She'll be attending CMU in the fall to study journalism. And I want to congratulate you, Alyssa, and wish you every success in your pursuit in all of your endeavors. Thank you.
I would now like to call up to the stage Walled Lake Northern's National Honor Society sponsor, Mrs. Joanne Lambert.
I would like to give awards to the officers of the National Honor Society: Parliamentarian Doug Evans, Historian Maddie Bruss, Secretary Liliana Tonko, Treasurer Gabby Cabalas, Vice President Jacob Goldberg, and President Adisa Dibra. Madam President. I would like the committee chairs and co-chairs to stand. The officers, committee chairs, and co-chairs have helped to improve school climate and culture by organizing and participating in community service and exhibiting positive character while setting the standards for high performance. I honor their words and actions with the American Citizenship Award. Thank you. I would now like to call Staff Sergeant Intrican and Sergeant Navarro.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Staff Sergeant Entrican. This is Sergeant Navarro. We're the local Marine Corps representatives. We've worked with Walled Lake Northern and actually the Walled Lake community the entire year. We do every year, and being able to see all these students, carve their own path, figure out what they want to do with their future, and really set themselves apart from everyone else and figure out who they really are is always a blessing for us. So we're up here today to present a few awards to some students who we think are deserving of recognition. So the first couple of awards we have is going to go to two students, and they're both for our athletes. So the Marine Corps obviously really prides itself on physical fitness and leadership and a lot of traits that help us persevere through our nation's battles. And so these students, they're the ones that we've seen that are on and off the field showing leadership, dedication to physical fitness, and really just being a mark above the rest. If I could have Grace Molsky and David Matthew. Something else that the Marine Corps really prides itself on is, not just physical fitness, not just being strong and being a good leader, but it's also sharpening our mind, right? So as all these students out here have been carrying on with their academics, a lot of them are going to carry on, going to college, trade school, and continue to learn. The Marine Corps wants to recognize another student who takes that above and beyond, who has been someone who's really cared about their academics and really trying to achieve scholastic excellence. So the next award I have is actually the Scholastic Excellence Award, if I could have Aman Qureshi. This next award, it's the Semper Fidelis Musical Excellence Award. I'm presenting this on behalf of the United States Marine Corps Youth Foundation, as every year they want to try to recognize a student from every school who has really achieved in their musical excellence. Not many people know, but the Marine Corps has one of the most prestigious bands in the world with the President's Own, the only band that plays for the President in Washington, D.C. So we do take excellence in everything very seriously. This award, on behalf of Director Hollenberger, we'd like to have Truman Columbus. And that's all the awards we have. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. I'm very proud to announce that we have 4 students from Walled Lake Northern's great class of 2025 who have decided to enlist in one of our country's military branches after they graduate from our school. These students have earned the right to wear a special red, white, and blue cord during our commencement ceremony at Eastern Michigan. Would you please help me welcome to the stage Louis Rodriguez, Declan Callan, Cameron Bouchard, and Zoe Hill. To help me honor these brave individuals, I would like to introduce to you Mrs. Barbara Johnson and Mrs. Vicki Mills, who are members of the Blue Star Mothers Organization.
Mr. Diamond already said, I am Barb Johnson, and this is Vicki Mills, and we are members of Blue Star Mothers of Huron Valley. That means that we have sons or daughters or grandchildren who are active in the military. My son is in his 25th year as an Army Ranger. Vicky's son or grandson is in the Air Force stationed in Japan. So we are very, very proud of our kids and grandkids and excited for this new group. And as a Blue Star mother, we provide support for service personnel, we provide patriotism, and assist veterans organizations down at the VA and in nursing homes and different areas all over the Huron Valley area to support our veterans. We also support each other, and we understand what it's like to have a son or a daughter in the active military, especially if they're deployed. So we support each other also. That's a large part of what we do. So as Blue Star Mothers of America, we are honored and proud to recognize each of you who are on the stage who have chosen to start the next chapter in your life as a member of the United States military. And Vicki is going to give each of you a red, white, and blue honor cord that you can wear. So go ahead and we'll give them there. You each have a red, white, and blue honor cord that you can wear at graduation very proudly, and we are so proud of you. And I have a packet for each of you. And in this packet, there's a certificate of honor, and there's a brochure for your mom with information on Blue Star Mothers so that we can lend support to your families when you leave, and a special commemorative coin and a pin. So we are very proud of each of you. I would like now to introduce to you Mrs. Jennifer Crawford.
Sorry, I'm short, so I had to. Okay, I would like to call Jesse Berman up here. A true leader leads by example. They guide others with integrity and empower those around them to unleash their full potential. The recipient of the Outstanding Student Leader Award is a remarkable individual whose commitment to excellence and compassion for others makes them a standout leader among their peers. Their dedication to their academics and relentless work ethic clearly demonstrates their drive and commitment to achieving their goals. Our leadership class is involved with organizing many school activities that benefit Northern's entire student body. Some of these activities include SWAT, our freshman orientation, homecoming, gift drive, and even our PEP assemblies. Jesse Berman, Student Council President, has shown his ability to lead others by the success of these activities throughout the year. Leadership isn't built alone. The people who have shaped him include his parents, who taught him the value of hard work and integrity, his teachers, who pushed Jesse to think bigger and lead with empathy, and his friends and leadership classmates, who trusted him to collaborate on projects like the gift drive, homecoming, pep assemblies, and many, many other activities. When Jesse first joined leadership, he may have thought leadership meant having the loudest voice, but he quickly learned it's about listening. Last December, we had the largest gift drive ever in school history. Over 900 students and around 5,000 gifts were donated. Jesse realized that true leaders don't just direct. They inspire, support, and work alongside others. That experience taught him that the best ideas come from lifting up every voice in the room. For Jesse, leadership is about action, not titles. It's stepping up to help others complete tasks and to make all activities the best they can be. As the quote goes, leadership is doing what's right, even when no one is watching. Jesse has strived to live by those words every day. Tonight, it is my pleasure and I am honored to present Jesse Berman with the 2025 Outstanding Student Leader Award.
Okay, well, it's a Channel 7 tradition for over 40 years. Channel 7 has proudly honored the high school's graduates at the top of their class. They are the brightest and the best, and have earned their success in this public recognition through their hard work and dedication. The 2025 Walled Lake Northern Channel 7 Brightest and Best Award recipient is Tessa Key. Tessa, will you please join me on the stage? Tessa will be graduating with highest honors from Walled Lake Northern's High School in the class of 2025 with a GPA exceeding 4.4. She has taken 11 AP classes here at Northern while participating in our NHS club, the class council, swim and dive team, where she served as a dive captain. She has also volunteered at summer camps, Huron Valley Hospital, Northern SWAT program, and is also a tutor here at Northern for our students. If that's not enough, she somehow finds time to hold a part-time job at Uptown Grill, where she's a food server. And by the way, if you find yourself at Uptown and she happens to be a food server, tip her well, because she's planning on going to the University of Florida, where she's going to be in their pre-med program. Please help me recognize Tessa Keene, Walled Lake Northern's Channel 7 Brightest and Best Student. Okay, on to the Presidential Scholar Program. The United States Presidential Scholars Program was established in 1964 to recognize and honor some of the nation's most distinguished graduating high school seniors. Each year, up to 161 students are named U.S. Presidential Scholars, one of the nation's highest honor for high school students. The scholars represent excellence in education and the promise of greatness in young people. In honoring the U.S. Presidential Scholars, the President of the United States symbolically honors all graduating high school seniors with high potential. Will Matthew Devaney please join me on the stage, as he has been nominated as a candidate for the Presidential Scholar Program. Students have the opportunity to become a Presidential Scholar in several ways. Most of the scholars are selected on the basis of broad academic achievement. It's okay, come on over, I won't bite. Students can also be nominated based on their autistic abilities. No, okay. Scholarships and accomplishments in career and tech ed, as well as service to the students' community, which I know that is how you got nominated for this. For more than 60 years, this unique federal program has honored over 8,000 U.S. presidential scholars who have demonstrated leadership, scholarship, and contribution to the school and community. To be named as a candidate for this program is certainly a huge achievement. Please help me recognize Matthew Devaney as a candidate for the Presidential Scholars Program. Okay, now on to the National Merit Scholarship Program. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarship that began back in 1955. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the preliminary SAT, or the PSA, we call it the PSAT, which is a test that serves as an initial screen of approximately, now think about these numbers for a minute, guys, approximately 1.5 million students. Okay? Of that 1.5 million entrants, some 50,000 with the highest scores in critical reading, mathematics, and writing skills qualify for recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Program. In September, these students are notified through their schools that they have qualified as either a commended student or as a semifinalist. Could Aiden Nuttall and Noah Nicholson please come up to the stage? Okay. In late September, 34,000 students of the approximate 50,000 high scores on the PSAT received letters of commendation in recognition of their outstanding academic promise. Commended students are named on the basis of a nationally applied selection text index score. Although commended students do not continue for competition in the National Merit Scholarships, some of these students do become candidates for special scholarships sponsored by their corporations and businesses. Please join me in recognizing Aiden Nuttall as our commended students in the National Merit Scholarship Program. All right. In early September, about 16,000, now remember we started with 1.5 million applicants, we're down to 16,000 from that. In early September, about 16,000 students are notified that they have qualified as a semifinalist. These students are the highest scoring entrants in each state. The National Merit Scholarship Program provides scholarship application materials to those semifinalists through their high schools. To be considered for a scholarship, semifinalists must advance to the finalist standing and in the competition by meeting high academic standards. Please help me recognize Noah Nicholson as a semifinalist in the National Merit Scholarship Program. All right. In February, we knock it down a little bit more. In February, some 15,000 semifinalists are notified by mail at their home address that they have advanced to the finalist standing. High school principals are notified and provided with a certificate to present to each finalist. Please help me recognize Noah as a National Merit finalist. Okay, I would now like to call to the stage Mr. Kevin LaPlante, who will help me honor this year's AP Capstone Award. In the spring of 2014, I attended a workshop put on by the College Board to learn more about a program that they were launching called the AP Capstone Program. AP Capstone is a diploma program based on 2 year-long AP courses, AP Seminar and AP Research. These courses are designed to complement other AP courses that the students may take. Instead of teaching specific subject knowledge, AP Seminar and AP Research use an interdisciplinary approach to develop the critical thinking, research, collaboration, time management, and presentation skills needed for college-level work. The College Board developed the AP Capstone Diploma program at the request of higher education professionals who saw a need for a systematic way for high school students to begin to master these skills before college. Students who earn a score of 3 or higher in AP Seminar and AP Research and 4 additional AP exams of their choosing will receive the AP Capstone Diploma. I'm very proud of this program that is being taught here at Walled Lake Northern. The research projects these students created are very impressive. They have tackled subjects such as microplastics in our drinking water, not so great. Teenage sports gambling, again, not so great. Time pressure and sleep deprivation, which all of you guys know very well about. And even the effectiveness of crumble cookies marketing. So, listen, why else would we spend $30 on 3 cookies, right? If it wasn't for the marketing, right? The research projects presented this year were the most interesting and of the highest quality that this school has ever seen. This was the best year by far. These 2 years of learning will absolutely help our students as they enter college next year. I'm very proud of each and every one of them and thank them for their dedication and hard work to this program.
Okay, do you have your papers done? Are they in? We'll see. Okay. I was checking it before I got here. Most are in already. They're due tonight. For those of you. All right. Before I recognize this year's AP Capstone Award winner, I'd like to say a few words about this year's students in general. And Mr. Diamond already hit this. This year we will celebrate 44 students in 2 sections who have earned the coveted distinction of the AP Capstone Diploma. And I want to acknowledge the contributions of their AP seminar teacher, Miss Terry, as well as their other AP teachers who supported and nurtured them throughout the journey. Many of them are here. I also want to, go ahead. Yeah. I also want to commend administration, specifically Mr. Diamond, whose support goes a long way to fostering the collegial environment that allows these talented students to thrive. All of the Capstonians will receive a gold stole, some are wearing them now, that will be worn during the graduation ceremony. The color gold was not selected randomly or because the regalia coordinates nicely with maroon. Wearing the gold stole is an academic tradition that represents excellence and outstanding achievement. And all of these students have earned this distinction and commendation. I ask the 2025 AP Capstone candidates to rise and be recognized. Yes, thank you for doing your clap. All right. There are a group of juniors too, so it's a junior senior class now. So now for the AP Capstone Award. Got the bets in? All right, okay. I am pleased to announce that this year's AP Capstone recipient is Noah DeSilva. So in my estimation, this year's batch of academic papers and subsequent presentation registered as the highest mean on record in terms of student achievement. Even though the typical value that is associated with these students' performances was quite high, selecting this year's award recipient was ultra clear because Noah's work stands out as exceptional. Noah's research exemplifies what I mean when I advise my students to devise project designs that have an actionable component at the core of the inquiry. Noah conducted an experiment to determine what is the most effective method to dry our hands after we use the restroom. Measurable? Check. Interesting? Check. Important? Check, check, right? Noah produced a new understanding whose real-world applications are pragmatic in their reach. The most effective method to reduce the spread of bacteria is to wash your hands, dry them by using paper towel, and spray the hands with a dab of sanitizer. This discovery possesses an intuitive quality. It's what most would think, right? But the real implications correspond to the ways that are not as effective at curtailing the spread. Drip drying is not as good as wiping your hands on your clothes because the air dry method lacks the critical friction component. Hand sanitizer reduces the spread of bacteria in all cases, but the worst method is blow dryers. Ironically, our district has decided to install these air dryers that blow air bacteria in all of our schools' bathrooms. Go figure. Yeah. Noah was hardly my most vocal student in both AP Lang and AP Research. In fact, he sat in the back of the room rather stoically with a wry grin spread across his lips when he wasn't joshing with his buddies. As quiet as he was, I quickly discovered that he was paying attention, both in terms of the questions that he asked in class and in conferences and the quality of the writing he had produced. Even though Noah was quiet in class, his presentation performance on this very stage was stellar. He delivered a presentation that was compelling and informative, and his results are clean, clear, coherent, and super smart. Noah is a kind and gracious young man, and he carries himself with a quiet confidence that should be a lesson to all. I am most impressed by those who lead with a quiet confidence that does not seek to highlight personal achievements because their excellence is evident to all who encounter them. Plus, he's humble and kind. Describing Noah as a young man who possesses all this quiet confidence is the zenith praise that I can muster, and I expect that Noah will tap into this reserve throughout his lifetime whenever he accomplishes his goal, and more importantly, when he does not. Noah does not cower in the face of a challenge, and he offers no excuses if he falls a little short of the mark. Not surprisingly, Noah often surpasses even lofty expectations, and he has done our school and AP Capstone proud. Congratulations.
It gives me great pleasure to present Timothy Awad with the Outstanding Scholar Award. This award recognizes a consistent pattern of excellence, hard work, and commitment over the 4 years he has spent at Northern. Timothy has shown a great deal of commitment to the athletics, having participated in Walled Lake Northern's varsity basketball, varsity tennis, varsity golf, and varsity volleyball teams, and has been awarded all LVC in both tennis and golf. In addition, Timothy has held leadership positions as a chair of the American Cancer Society Committee for National Honor Society and has participated on Northern Spanish Honor Society, DECA, where he was a state qualifier, student council representative, and class council representative. This was done while balancing a strong academic course load, including 11 AP courses and multiple honor courses over his time at Northern, where Timothy currently holds a 4.405 cumulative GPA and has won the AP Scholar Award and AP Scholar and Honor Award. Timothy plans to attend the University of Michigan to study industrial and operations engineering. Congratulations, Timothy. All of us at Northern are proud of your accomplishment.
May I have Joseph Gingold up here, please? Is he there? Hi. Come on up, Joey. Over the past 2 years, Mr. Payne has had the privilege of watching Joey grow, both academically and personally. Joey's journey has been one of resilience, hard work, and remarkable perseverance. Mr. Payne finds it truly rewarding to witness Joey's growth and development into the confident and capable individual he is today. Throughout their time together, Joey has faced several challenges. According to Mr. Payne, what stands out most is how Joey consistently advocated for himself when the need arose. Whether it was seeking help when he faced difficulties in his coursework or asking for additional support during times of personal struggle, Joey showed remarkable maturity and self-awareness. His ability to identify when he needed assistance and to respectfully and confidently ask for it speaks volumes about his strength of character and his commitment to his personal growth. In addition to his academic achievements, Joey has grown into a compassionate and supportive individual. He is always ready to help his peers, offering encouragement and guidance whenever it's needed. His kindness, empathy, and integrity make him a role model for others and a true asset to the Northern Nation school community. It has truly been a pleasure to watch Joey grow, and we are immensely proud of Joey's ability to navigate challenges, advocate for himself, and continuously push himself to succeed. Mr. Payne wholeheartedly believes that Joey embodies all the qualities this award seeks to recognize. Tonight, I am honored to present the Strength of Character Award to Joey Greengold.
Good evening. All right, I'm going to start. I'm going to do this a little out of order from your program. I'm going to start with our fine visual artists first. It has been my joy to work with our outstanding senior artists over the course of their high school careers. All three of our award winners have excelled in artistic skill, leadership, and creativity. So first to the stage, can Miranda Connolly please come up? Miranda is our outstanding senior in 2D design. She is the type of well-rounded artist that is really a joy to teach. She is not just technically skilled, but has complex and creative ideas, a very strong work ethic, and motivation to revise and continually improve. For her work in AP Art this year, Miranda investigated how growing up with a twin has affected her identity and independence. Her deeply personal and vulnerable drawings and paintings show a nostalgic glimpse into childhood familiarity with both tenderness and unease alike. Her pieces are finely nuanced with excellent media control and subtle narratives that invite the viewer in to linger and wonder long after the first look. She excels at realistic rendering, proportions, and detail work, but leans into her storytelling as well. Leading by example, Miranda also demonstrates a consistent work ethic and determination to continually revise and improve her pieces. We wish Miranda the best of luck next year as she continues her education at Michigan State University, where she will be studying biology and possibly art as well. Congratulations, Miranda. All right, and next I would like to bring to the stage our outstanding senior in fine arts, Kira Johnson. Kira is an artistic powerhouse. She is truly a well-rounded artist. She is skilled in multiple art forms. When Kira sets her mind to something, she dives in fearlessly with relentless experimentation, creativity, and drive. She can draw, she can paint, she can make jewelry, she can sculpt. She can even make beautiful art from printing dead fish. Most importantly, she experiments freely and isn't afraid to be original. Once she grasps onto an idea, it's full steam ahead as she experiments and pushes the limitations of her material choices. Kira also has a strong style, something that can take years to hone and shine through, yet her work is recognizable here and now. Inspired by the natural world, critters, bugs, geometry, and order, Kira finds unique connections between our organic nature and human precision. At the heart of her work, I see a strong sense of structure, pattern, texture, and symmetry. Kira is also a leader in the art room, giving great advice and ideas to others, as well as showing a consistent commitment to art making. In addition to her work here at Northern, Kira has also studied at Blue Lakes Fine Arts Camp, and several of her pieces are actually currently on display at the Oakland County Art Leaders Gallery. We are incredibly proud of her and look forward to seeing the work she has to offer our visual world as she leaves us to study jewelry and metalsmithing at the Savannah College of Art and Design in Georgia next year. Congratulations, Kira. All right, and last for our visual artists, I would like to call our outstanding senior in illustration to the stage, Bennett Kelsey. Bennett Kelsey loves to draw. It's nonstop. He carries a sketchbook with him wherever he goes, and then fills it with original characters, stories, and renderings that explore expressions and body language, relationships, postures, and more. Bennett has one of the strongest work ethics of any art student I've ever had. No time is wasted. This year, Bennett explored his human experience, and at times, difficulties forming and keeping relationships through his art. He investigated how his personal path has impacted the fantasy stories he writes and the characters within them. He illustrates repeating characters in joyful, difficult, beautiful, and even sometimes heartbreaking situations. Each character has intricate personality traits, features, depth, and detail unique to their personas and the roles they play in Bennett's writing. His lifetime goal is to one day write, illustrate, and publish an original graphic novel, and I'm confident that his drive and growing confidence, he will achieve this goal and more. In addition to his art skills, Bennett is also just a genuine, nice person and kind-hearted person to be around. While Bennett's immediate future plans are still undecided, he wishes to continue practicing art, maybe traveling abroad, and possibly exploring a tattoo apprenticeship this summer. Good luck and congratulations, Bennett. All right, and now on to our Performing Arts Awards. I would like to first call our outstanding senior in band to the stage, Anna Gursky. In the words of band director Mrs. Mary Hulleberger, Anna has performed with our wind ensemble, symphony band, and pit orchestra. She is also a 4-year member of our marching band and served as section leader this past season. Additionally, Anna is also an exceptional musician who has earned Division I ratings at both MSBOA district and state solo and ensembles. We look forward to her continuing her musical career at the University of Michigan next fall. Go Blue! Congratulations, Anna. And next, I'd like to call to the stage our outstanding senior in orchestra, Claire Sprouts. Claire, this is what Mrs. Lauren Phillips had to say. Claire is an alt-state musician, 4-time district and state solo and ensemble participant who has earned many Division I ratings. She has been a fixture in the pit orchestra at Walled Lake Northern Musicals, served as section leader in Northern Symphony Orchestra, and is even principal double bassist of the Detroit Metropolitan Youth Symphony. This talented musician will be continuing her music education on scholarship at the University of Michigan, again, go Blue, pursuing a career in performance. Her hard work, dedication, and fervent pursuit of excellence truly set her apart as one of Walled Lake Northern's finest musicians. Congratulations, Claire. And last but not least, our outstanding senior in choir. Can I please have Kate Kasparian to the stage? In the words of our choir director, Mrs. Ashley Ward, each year I look for a student whose presence in choir has been more than just musical, someone whose voice resonates beyond the notes on the page through their character, their leadership, and their love for this art. This particular student has been just that. She is more than just a talented vocalist. She is a leader, a good teammate, and a constant source of positivity in our musical home. Whether it comes to performing in the school musical, attending voice lessons, or singing for a judge in solo and ensemble, Kate has been a pillar of the choir program for the last 4 years. It is her leadership, dedication, and work ethic that others should strive to achieve. As Kate prepares to graduate and move on to her next stage, I hope she knows that although she has taken her final bow at Northern, her impact here will remain long after she's gone. I will miss her quick wit and compassion. Congratulations, Kate. Next, I would like to call to the stage our CTE Awards and Mrs. Jessica Sinden.
Good evening. I would first like to call to the stage Joseph Zakshevsky. Joseph is our Outstanding Financial Literacy Student of the Year, and this is being presented on behalf of Ms. Kristen Woodard. Joseph, you consistently complete all assignments with care, actively engage in lessons, and ask meaningful questions that show your desire to deeply understand financial concepts. Your sense of humor adds a great energy to our classroom, and your willingness to share your own experiences and advice helps create a richer learning environment for everyone. What's especially impressive is that you're already putting your knowledge into action, making smart financial decisions to set yourself on a strong path toward building wealth. That kind of initiative and foresight is rare, and it's exactly what this award is meant to honor. Keep up the great work. You're well on your way to a successful financial future, and best of luck to you in all your future endeavors. Next up, I would like to call to the stage, again, Noah Nicholson. Noah is our Outstanding Senior in Computer Science, and I am presenting this award on behalf of Mr. Timothy McBride. Noah, you have taken nearly every computer science class we offer, including Introduction to Programming, Python, AP Computer Science, A, Java, and Cybersecurity, and you've excelled in each one. Your passion for learning and commitment to the field have been clear from the start. Beyond the classroom, you've helped promote the Computer Science Honor Society by co-leading a creative and engaging project to build a working arcade machine for the school store. Your leadership on this initiative brought attention to the program and will help raise valuable funds. You've also volunteered your time to assist our district IT staff with moving, setting up equipment, and have taken the initiative to develop a program that teaches middle school students about cybersecurity and digital responsibility. Your participation in the hackathon, both last year and again this year, further reflects your enthusiasm and drive to grow as a computer science professional. Noah, your contributions have truly helped shape the direction of our program, and your initiative and creativity stand out. We look forward to seeing how you apply your talents in the years ahead, and have no doubt you will continue to excel in everything that you pursue. All right, next to the stage, can I have Caitlin Hargraves, please? Caitlin is our Outstanding Engineering Senior of the Year. And this one is actually from me. All right, so Caitlin, it has been an honor to watch you grow since your sophomore year throughout the Architecture 1 and 2 classes, and then this year was Engineering. In each of these classes, it was obvious the way you approached each project with care and intention, which earned you state recognition for your design project. You transitioned from a creative design class to a technical mechanical class, all while continuing to demonstrate your commitment to diligence and detail. But what truly sets you apart is not just your attention to detail, but your openness to feedback and your consistent effort to grow from it. You exhibit a willingness to listen, reflect, and return to your work with a stronger, more refined result. This growth mindset and work ethic, paired with your strong motivation and work ethic, embodies the spirit of both an architect and an engineer. Congratulations on this well-earned honor. Your dedication, problem-solving skills, and intuitive mindset give me confidence in believing that you are going to do great things, and best of luck to you at Cedarville University. All right, and then next up to the stage, can I please have Michaela Bildstein? Michaela is our Outstanding Architect Student of the Year. All right. Michaela, you bring a rare balance of precision and instinct to your projects. You make deliberate choices while also trusting your design sense to guide innovative solutions. Even more impressive is also your openness to critique and your willingness to use feedback as a tool for growth. You demonstrate the ability to reflect, adapt, and refine, and your commitment to improve each time, paired with your natural ability to see and shape spaces in meaningful ways, makes you a standout student in the architecture classes. You exemplify what it means to be both a student and a designer, constantly learning, evolving, and contributing with passion and purpose. Your diligence is displayed through your state-recognized design projects. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor. and I believe that you're going to do great things at Michigan State University next year. Go Green. All right, and then my last award for this evening is for Luke Miller. So Luke is the Outstanding Marketing Student of the Year, Senior of the Year, and this is on behalf of Mr. Timothy McBride as well. Luke, you began your journey with a strong foundation in Marketing 1, and for the past 2 years, you've played a vital role in the Entrepreneurship and Retailing 4th Hour Marketing class, helping manage and operate the nightclub. Your initiative and technical expertise in the school store were especially evident when you reprogrammed the POS system after a major crash, ensuring business could continue smoothly. Beyond the classroom, your commitment to DECA for 3 years, including qualifying for the state competition not once, but twice, shows your passion for marketing and your drive to grow as a professional. Congratulations, Luke. We are confident that you are going to achieve great things in the future, and best of luck in all your future endeavors. And next up to the stage is Ms. Deborah Terry from the Language Arts Department.
Good evening. I have the honor of presenting our English Department Awards, and I would like to start with the Excellence in Yearbook Award. So if I could please have Miss Lily Ahrens on stage. So this award is from me when I was the yearbook advisor, and Miss Delphin, who's the current advisor. So congratulations to Lily Ahrens, come on up, for her outstanding achievements in yearbook class. With her creativity, leadership, and dedication, she has played a vital role in capturing the memories of this school year and the last 3 school years. Lily's been an amazing member of the yearbook class since her 10th grade year, where she stood out immediately with her sharp eye and design skills. Lily is always approachable, ready to lend a hand. She has been a guiding force for her peers, ensuring that every page reflects the hard work and spirit of our school community. Her ability to collaborate, problem solve, and bring fresh ideas to life has made a lasting impact, and we are so grateful for her contributions. Lily, your legacy in yearbook will be remembered for years to come. Thank you. Okay, our next award is the Creative Writing Award, and so this is on behalf of Mr. Rabot. So if I could please have Miss Zoe Crawley on stage. It is my absolute pleasure to recommend Miss Zoe Crawley for this year's Creative Writing Award. Zoe is a brilliant writer who captures her audience with her vivid imagination. She was masterful in her use of all the literary devices that we studied. Her poetry was clearly the best in the class, and her short fiction was a fan favorite for sure. Miss Crawley created 3-dimensional characters who were unique and intriguing as they were navigated and discovered their purpose in her stories. Similarly, during our drama unit, Zoe worked wonderfully with a team of writers to produce a memorable screenplay that was highly entertaining. Zoe Crawley has certainly cemented her legacy among all of us in this year's creative writing community. Congratulations, Zoe. Our next award is the Carpe Diem Award. So if I could please have Grace Vogt to the stage. Grace is the kind of student who embraces all of life's offerings. She is an incredibly hard worker who rises to each and every occasion. Grace lives life to the fullest through a heartfelt desire to enrich her life with a high-quality educational experience. Grace is incredibly dedicated to her studies, but she also brings a lighthearted and fun attitude to class with her. Grace has excelled in her English courses, and particularly the AP Capstone program, both in AP Seminar and AP Research. Grace's work stands out for her advanced abilities in critical thinking, writing, and presenting, but it is her phenomenal drive and positive attitude that make her the recipient of this year's Carpe Diem Award. Congratulations, Grace. We have 2 outstanding essayists in the English department, so if I could please have Maya Bridgman and Alexandra Shellac up to the podium. Our first essayist is Maya. Maya has demonstrated incredible growth throughout her high school career, and as a result, she's now one of the top writers in her class. Not only is Maya a gifted writer whose words captivate and inspire, but also a dynamic actress whose presence lights up every performance right here on this stage. Her essays are rich with insight and demonstrate her own personal voice. Whether Maya is commanding the spotlight or crafting a sentence that leaves the reader left to ponder, she does it with brilliance, boldness, and heart. Her big personality and even bigger talent leave no doubt she's a storyteller through and through, and we have been fortunate to read and hear her voice within our classrooms. Congratulations, Maya. All right. Alexandria. Throughout her English career, Alexandria has demonstrated a rare gift for writing with a voice that is both authentic and compelling, capturing the reader's attention while thoughtfully constructing complex ideas. Whether it has been an AP seminar or AP English literature, Alexandra's work stood out for its sophistication and nuance. Alexandra writes with a commanding voice. Her words demonstrate astute observations and insights. Alexandra's essays contain gems of wisdom that are rarely mined in someone her age. Her diligence and attention to detail are more than appreciated. Her work is highly valued for the skilled creations they are. Thank you. Congratulations, Alexandra. Okay, and our last award is the Excellence in English Award, and it goes to Maddie Bruss. The English department is proud to award the Excellence in English distinction to Maddie Bruss. Maddie is an all-around phenomenal student, and she excels in her English courses. Maddie stood out all the way through high school English, especially in AP Language during her junior year and AP English Literature in her senior year. Maddie's odyssey through the English department has been marked by unwavering diligence, a sharp and insightful mind, and a work ethic that sets her apart from her peers. Whether analyzing literature, crafting thoughtful essays, or engaging in rich classroom discussions, Maddie consistently brings depth, curiosity, and care to her work. Her ability to uncover meaning and connect ideas reveals a maturity beyond her years, as do sometimes her corny jokes. Maddie's dedication has left an indelible mark on both her teachers and her classmates. Congratulations, Maddie. Now I'd like to welcome Mr. Rob Ritter on stage from the math department.
Could Jacob Tran, Ethan Miller, James Grant, and Amin Qureshi join me on stage, please? Tonight we honor 4 outstanding students in math. Please stand over here, guys. Outstanding students in math. The Mathematics Achievement Awards are presented to students that exemplify the characteristics of a model student, including diligence, dedication, and commitment to high achievement. It is not only their understanding of mathematics that makes them excellent candidates for these awards, but also their overall work ethic and academic perseverance. Ms. Lambert writes about Jacob. The Outstanding AP Calculus AB Award goes to a young man who has shown exceptional analytical abilities all year. He is very diligent and consistently exhibits an excellent work ethic and true commitment to exploring mathematics. He is a hard worker that is respected by his peers and is always willing to work with others. The possibilities are endless for this young man. It is with great pleasure that I present the AP Calculus Award to Jacob. Our Outstanding Seniors in Mathematics Awards were nominated by Ms. Jabaway and Mr. Rumley. Where's Ethan at? Ethan? In part of her letter to you, Ms. Jabalay writes to Ethan, "School is not solely about academics. There's a quote by Michael Jordan which she believes perfectly describes you. Never say never, because limits, like fear, is just an illusion. When faced with challenges, you refused to retreat. Instead, you chose the path of never saying never and embraced the challenging work that enabled your success. Congratulations on all that you have achieved and the new heights you will reach. I'm honored to present you with one of our outstanding seniors in mathematics awards." James. In his letter to you, Mr. Rumley writes, "I am so proud of all that you have been able to achieve this year. Your willingness to try new things and never shy away from difficult concepts are amazing. Bumps in the road will happen. They do for everyone. But your ability to persevere makes Mr. Rumley confident that you will continue to find success after graduation. It is my honor to present you with this Outstanding Senior Award." And we have one award left, the Excellence in Mathematics Award. This was nominated by both Mrs. Lambert and myself. This award goes to a young man who has excelled in all 5 of our honors and AP mathematics classes that we offer here at Walled Lake Northern. Amin started in our CalcPath geometry class as an 8th grader in my online class in 2020. It was apparent then that he was brilliant, creative, and determined to put in the work to reach his goals. Amin performed among the top students in all of his classes here, Honors Algebra 2 as a freshman, Honors Pre-Calc as a sophomore, AP Calc in his junior year, and currently in my AP Statistics class. In addition to being a math whiz, Amin works well with and is respected by his peers, and we wish him the best as he prepares to pursue a career in chemical engineering. And so I'm proud to present the Excellence in Mathematics. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you. I now welcome Mrs. Brandon to honor our physical education students.
Hello. I'm Mrs. Brandon. I'm the Department Chair for Health and Physical Education here at Walled Lake Northern. Tonight I have the honor of recognizing 2 outstanding students who have earned the 2025 Physical Education Award of Excellence. To be eligible for this award, a student must have taken at least 1 class their senior year and also demonstrate leadership, responsibility, and sportsmanship. And I really adore the entire senior class. There's probably 20 honorable mentions that I could give out because of all the great times I've had with all of the students. But this year, 2 of the top students in physical education are Eli Ryan and Damon McDonald. All right, first I'm going to talk about Damon. Damon has taken 3 physical education classes at Northern. He's enjoyed learning and playing alongside his peers. His favorite activities are going in the weight room and having a chance to be active during the school day. Damon also participated in the unified soccer, basketball, and bowling teams at Northern. And Mr. McNeil and I appreciate Damon's positive attitude, his friendly demeanor, and we are extremely impressed with his growth in confidence, independence, and resilience this year. Damon looks forward to moving to the Adult Transition Program next year at Walled Lake Western, where he will continue to make new friends, learn new skills, and be involved in unified sports. Congratulations, Damon. This was a toughie. How do we choose someone who took 5 classes his senior year? but I did anyway. All right, so here's my speech about Eli. Eli has taken a total of 8 physical education classes at Northern, 5 of which were his senior year. I had him in first hour, third hour, fifth hour, and then first hour and third hour. So I teach 10 classes and he's in 5 of them. I appreciate having the opportunity to get to know Eli better this year in a variety of classes, including Intro to Sport and Fitness, Team Sports, Weights and Conditioning, and the new Outdoor Pursuits class. Whether we were playing a sport, lifting weights, completing everyone's favorite 10-minute move, riding bikes, fishing, camping, or outdoor cooking, Eli's positive attitude and consistent smile were always present. Eli is always excited to participate in any sport or game we are playing. He's competitive but respectful and easygoing and is willing to help whenever is needed. While at Northern, he played football, basketball, and is currently on the track team. He also participates in Hoops for Hope event each year. And when he isn't at school or playing a sport, he can be found working out at the gym. Next year, Eli plans to attend Oakland University to study exercise science. Mr. McNeil and I cannot think of a better career path for this self-proclaimed gym rat. And next we'll have Mr. Lindsay give the science awards.
Good evening. Can I call to the stage James Grant, Aman Qureshi, and Grace Mowski, please? Okay, the first award is for AP Environmental Science. In the words of Mr. Kuzno, the Outstanding Senior in AP Environmental Science Award is given to a student who has demonstrated an exceptional level of environmental science comprehension and a passion for understanding how humans are impacting our planet. This year's recipient, James Grant, right, is a very hard-working individual, a joy to have in class. And Mr. Kuzno loved having you go on the trip to Costa Rica. This student has not only added so much to the classroom discussion, but also his humor and participation has made the class better for everyone involved in the class on a daily basis. It is with great honor to present this year's Outstanding Senior in AP Environmental Science Award to James Grant. James, congratulations. All right. Of course, it'll be the last one I pull out, right? There you go. All right. The next one, AP Biology Student of the Year. In the words of Mr. Sharp, Aman Qureshi exemplifies the qualities of an exceptional AP Biology student through his unwavering dedication in scientific inquiry and passion for medical research. Throughout the academic year, he has consistently demonstrated superior understanding of complex biological concepts while maintaining a perfect grade in the course. Aman's analytical abilities reflect his genuine interest in pursuing a career in medicine. His enthusiasm for biology extends beyond the classroom, as evidenced by his out-of-class readings on cancer treatment and biology interest. His intellectual curiosity, coupled with his ability to grasp challenging concepts and apply them to real-world situations, makes him the ideal candidate for this year's AP Biology Student of the Year. Congratulations. And our last award, all right, AP Physics Student of the Year, in the words of Mr. J.P. Aaron. Every year, I am asked to determine which student is worthy of being named the AP Physics Student of the Year. Each year, it seems to get more difficult to split the differences between the great students I work with on a daily basis. While it is a tight race, there must be a single winner. This year's student has mastered a wealth of conceptual knowledge and application of physics in various real-life situations. They have provided deep questions and insight to classroom discussions. They are well-liked and respected by their peers, not only in our course, but in many other courses as well. This person has found success in various sports, in both core and encore classes too, becoming a valuable teammate and starting a few different clubs as well. While they have not officially decided on what school they will be lucky enough to have her attend, I think we might find out this week. It is my pleasure to recognize Grace Mowski as the AP Physics Student of the Year. It is with great honor now to introduce Mr. Tim Moore for our Social Studies Department.
Hello. I have the honor of calling to the stage Asher Salama, Matthew Devaney, and Emily Massett. We begin the Social Studies Awards with the Outstanding Senior in Behavioral Science. And for the class of 2025, in the words of Mr. Mark Kowalczyk, our psychology and advanced placement psychology teacher, this year's recipient of the 2025 Behavioral Science Award is an exceptional student. Throughout his 4 years at Walled Lake Northern, he is enrolled in nearly all the behavioral science courses, excelling in each class. He has demonstrated a passion for his students, a friendly demeanor with his classmates, and a high level of motivation. It is with great pleasure that we announce this year's Behavioral Science Award goes to Asher Salama. Asher, Mr. K personally says it's been a true pleasure to have you in class the past 2 years. In his 30 years of teaching AP Psychology, he's encountered only a handful of students who demonstrate your dedication to detail. He wishes you the best in everything you do, as do I. Congratulations. Our next award, the Outstanding Senior in History. The Walled Lake North, in the words of Kyle Weber, one of our advanced placement world history teachers, the Walled Lake Northern Social Studies Department Outstanding Senior in History for the class of 2025 is awarded to Emily Massett. Emily has demonstrated exceptional dedication, curiosity, and insight within the discipline of history. Emily has excelled academically as she challenged herself with a consistent schedule of advanced placement social studies courses throughout her high school career at Walled Lake Northern. Emily's thoughtful questions and contributions to classroom discussions have enriched our classrooms and inspired her peers. She excelled in all aspects of both advanced placement United States history as a sophomore and advanced placement world history as a junior. Congratulations to our outstanding senior in history, Emily Massett. We look forward to hearing about your successes in all future endeavors. And last but not least, the outstanding senior in political science. For the 2024-2025 academic year, the Walled Lake Northern Political Science Award goes to Mr. Matthew Devaney. In the words of Mrs. Carrie Lopez, our advanced placement government and politics teacher, Matthew is an all-around exceptional student. Since his freshman year, Matthew has continuously challenged himself by taking rigorous honors and advanced placement courses in a variety of academics, earning himself a cumulative GPA of 4.3 by the end of his senior year. I was lucky enough to have him in AP Government and Politics this past school year. Rather a difficult curriculum, Matthew's care and concentration of mastering AP Government content goes above and beyond that of his peers. I enjoyed working with Matthew and seeing how engaged he was in applying his learning to our various activities and discussions, and always with an open mind. His insightful questions and perspectives promoted curiosities, which aided our overall classroom climate. Most impressively, his strive for excellence was presented every day through his remarkable critical thinking and writing skills. I can only hope that one day our government will be full of leaders like Mr. Devaney, and that is why I proudly present him with this award. Congratulations, Matthew. Well done. Thank you, and it's my honor to now introduce Mrs. Catherine Savoni, Department Chair in World Languages.
Good evening, last but not least, and always the most fun. I'm here to present the World Language Outstanding Senior Awards in French, German, and Spanish. So I've got a lot of stuff here. Give me one moment. I'd like to call up to the stage for French. Sorry. Okay. Well, I know one, Aiden Nuttall, Natalia Bluen, and Danielle Kerr. Okay, I'll start with Danielle Kerr. This comes from Ms. Kwelchik, Madame Kwelchik. She says, with great honor that I, Ms. Kwelchik, present the Senior Academic Excellence Award for French to Danielle Kerr. I've had the immense pleasure of teaching Danielle for 4 years in the language of French. Danielle is determined, hardworking, and focused. She always puts forth her max effort and does not get discouraged easily. She has a calm demeanor and a maturity beyond her years. Her love of the language and culture make her a joy to have in class. It's been a pleasure to watch Danielle grow from level 1 French freshman year to level 4 French senior year. I've enjoyed watching her grow into a capable young adult and look forward to seeing all that she will accomplish in her life. Congratulations, Danielle. Aiden Nuttall's not here, but Mr. Engler, he says this about Aiden. Aiden gets the Senior Award for German. Aiden has shown outstanding German skills and deep passion for the language and culture. As president of the German Club and German National Honor Society, Aiden has shown true leadership, enthusiasm, and dedication to promoting German across our school community. Aiden took AP German as a junior and passed the AP exam. Aiden loves to explore dialects, youth slang, and modern usage, and he loves to share the latest viral German videos, talk about newest German rap music, and to have thoughtful conversations about German politics and current events. So the German award goes to Aiden Nuttall. And then help me congratulate and welcome to the stage again our outstanding senior in Spanish, Natalia Bluen. I'm so proud of Natalia's achievement in Spanish. She took through AP and even an extra year of independent study special project. She served as our National Spanish Honor Society treasurer last year and the president this year. She has excelled in all of our courses. She passed the AP Spanish exam, and she was a strong leader in our Spanish Honor Society, running efficient meetings and bringing many students together to experience Hispanic cultural activities. Spanish is important to her for personal reasons as well. For Natalia, learning Spanish at school provided her an avenue to explore her own Hispanic heritage and what it means for her to represent it among her peers. She embraced it in all she did in class and leading the Spanish Honor Society. She brought courage and curiosity to her work in the independent project in which she studied the importance of Latina representation in media to counter the attitudes and stereotypes experienced by Latina women in society. I'm grateful for her for these efforts that shine a bright light on the value of one's heritage to realizing their identity and fullest potential. Gracias, Natalia. also have the honor of presenting the awards for the Michigan Seal of Biliteracy. So the Michigan Seal of Biliteracy has been created to recognize high school graduates who exhibit language proficiency in English and at least one additional world language. The seal may be awarded to any graduating senior who has demonstrated intermediate high proficiency or higher on an approved commercial world language assessment for language proficiency. That means I don't grade it. It goes out to somewhere and they grade it, other professors and teachers, so it's on topics that I have no control over. It's totally outside of the classroom. The seal has been created to encourage students to study world languages and embrace their native and heritage languages. The seal will provide employers with a way to identify individuals with strong language and biliteracy skills. The seal may also serve as an additional tool for colleges and universities to recognize applicants' language abilities for admission and placement. The following students have tested and achieved the required intermediate high proficiency level or higher from their language experience abroad, at home, in our classes, or from a combination of these. Their achievement is recognized by the State of Michigan Department of Education with letters from the State Superintendent, the State Director of Educational Excellence, an official certificate, as well as an official gold seal from the State of Michigan for their diploma. Their achievement is duly noted on their official Northern transcripts. So join me in congratulating the following students for their success in achieving the Seal of Biliteracy. In German, Aiden Nuttall. Japanese, Tyler Brunsell, come on up to the stage. And in Spanish, Andrea Vitia, come on up. Timothy Awad. Gabriela Kobilas. Alexander DeFinis. And Elijah Britos. I'm going to show you the seal that they, or their certificate. Thought I had it. Maybe yeah, here it is, sorry. Okay. So they also get, like I mentioned, letter, and then there's a certificate from the State of Michigan, and then a gold seal there. So they can apply that to their certificate or their diploma, so you also have these. For me, and call up Duray Oliver.
And now for the last segment of our program, which I know many of you have been eagerly waiting for. Before I explain how we are going to handle this section, I want to invite everyone in the auditorium to the Commons area at the end of the final presentations for refreshments. Seniors, it is important that you stop by the tables in front of the ticket booth to pick up an envelope that has your certificates and to see Mr. McNamara for your pins or academic letter. The envelopes are arranged in alphabetical order. Please make sure you do this tonight. While your group is called, please bring your name slip with you and assemble as quickly as possible in a single file line approaching the microphones. Families, we would like to request that you hold your applause until the end of each group so that each student's name can be heard. Thank you to Ms. Savone for also helping with this section. So for the seniors, we're going to, when your group is called, split into two lines, one on this side of the auditorium and one on this side of the auditorium with Ms. Savone. We will start by recognizing seniors receiving the Academic Achievement Award with a GPA of 3.2 to 3.499. Seniors, in a moment, I will ask you to please bring the name card you received at check-in and assemble on either side of our auditorium in a single line as quickly as possible. Your name will be read and you will walk across the stage to shake Mr. Diamond's hand. You may also opt for a fist or elbow bump if you're more comfortable with that. Please line up GPA of 3.2 to 3.499 on either side of the stage. Thank you. Do I start? Jonas Grant.
Blake Burry.
Ben Wind.
Matthew Russett.
Aiden Streck.
Jack Matson.
Caitlin Stallings.
Aubrey Clevenger.
Blake Bardos.
Ava Foster.
Declan Callan.
Madeline Smith.
Shane Broik.
Riley Mahalik.
James Grant.
Andrew Avitia.
Rachel McCall.
Emma Hester.
Enzo Montanti.
Ada Petrascu.
Addison Barden. Next, we will recognize seniors who have earned an honor cord or medallion, depending on your GPA. It is very important to remember that we have 1 quarter medallion per person. We do not have extras, so don't misplace this honor. Put it somewhere safe so that you'll be able to wear it proudly during your commencement ceremony. The next group I would like to invite assembling, just as the Academic Achievement Award recipients did, will be the seniors that are graduating with honors. This is a GPA of 3.5 to 3.74. Your name will be read and you will walk across to the table where Mr. Diamond will present you with your black cord. Please line up now. 3.5 to 3.74. Cody Antrobius.
Bryce Seamus.
Simon Dunmore.
Luke Miller.
Kate Kasparian.
Isabella Tinsky.
Kendall Moran.
Ella Thompson.
Brooklyn Hoagland Stewart.
Cheyenne Moore.
Meredith Daly.
Peyton Krebs.
Ryan Myers.
Ellie Kudra.
Samuel Fairchild.
Amal Yunes.
Alessandro Lani.
Peyton Shepard.
Our next group that I would like to invite assembling, just as the honors recipients did, will be the seniors graduating with high honors. This is a GPA of 3.75 to 3.99. You will follow the same protocol. Your name will be read as you walk across to receive your silver cord. Please line up now. Grace Pepys.
Brogan Cooprider.
Abigail Novak.
Casey Daly.
Landon Jonas.
Maggie Curtis.
Truman Columbus.
Evan Barrios.
Colin Ruskin.
Sophia Hopkins.
Alice Konak.
Mary Schumann.
Elijah Britos.
Anastasia Lipsitz.
Michaela Bilkstein.
Greta Frixell.
Nicholas Sheena.
Joseph Sakrevsky.
Nathan Hatfield.
Kendall Fox.
Brooklyn Zeleny.
Chloe Wilson.
Lauren Wilkins.
Alyssa Lubitz.
Luke Scrivo.
Brennan Parks.
Will Battershell.
Isabel Kraus.
Mallory Nelson.
Caitlin Hargraves.
Ava Mancati. Our final group will be the seniors graduating with highest honors. This is a GPA of 4.0 or higher. Like the groups before you, your name will be read and you will walk across to receive a medallion. Please line up now. Mallory Connolly.
Daniel Olson.
Kira Johnson.
Lorelei Robertson.
Madeline Bruss.
Nicole Collins.
Lila Sparks.
Ava Charbonneau.
Miranda Connolly.
Jade Greisdorf.
Caitlin Gerber.
Lily Rosender.
Ava Vandertil.
Lila Akrish.
Olivia Dutton.
Alexander DeFinis.
Jacob Goldberg.
Jesse Berman.
Natalia Bluen.
Grace Vogt.
Asher Salama.
Madison Birchmeyer.
Matthew Devaney.
Tessa Keen.
Chase Griffith.
Emily Massett.
Douglas Evans.
Macy Hunter.
Danielle Kerr.
Gabriela Kobulas.
Claire Spouse.
Liliana Tonko.
Matthew David.
Teresa Guastella.
Ryan Sosha.
Eden Van Proyen.
Carson Beatty.
Maya Bridgman.
Timothy Awad.
Adisa Dibra.
Noah Da Silva.
Alexandra Shellac.
Jacob Tran.
Paige Welsh.
Aiden Kiefaber.
Sam Hulka.
Amin Qureshi.
Jacob Herr.
Noah Nicholson.
Grace Molsky.
Gabriel Finsilver.
Laura Terpstra. And Anna Gursky.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of Walled Lake Northern High School, we would like to thank students, parents, families, and friends for attending tonight's celebration. We hope you enjoyed yourselves, and congratulations to the class of 2025. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.